Okay, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Everyone, it is so good to see you. Congratulations, Virate, on retaining your throne. Oh man, it's great to see you all. I hope we're all doing well on this delightful, delightful Thursday morning, bright and early. And I'm excited to keep on working on this game jam page. I think we're going to start making some big progress real quick. So, with that being said, good to see you. Good to see you all. How are you doing today? How are we all? Good to see you. CodeCuber and Zaft as well, and all of you that are hanging out in the shadows. Absolutely lovely to have you all here. Whew. We got to get this done, y'all. Our deadline is like tomorrow for this. And this is where we're at. So we took a big step forward with this visual direction. I went looking around a bunch of other game jam pages today and kind of seeing what people have done and what they've done in their backgrounds and how they've formatted things. And I think we can leverage this to be well formatted. But we got to keep refining, keep working at it. We got a lot left to do. My internet provider is being a pain in my butt. Otherwise, writing persistence resolvers this morning and seeing about buying some sort of automated mop. Nice. Very cool. Yeah, I mean, I know those exist. They've got the robo vacuums that also do mopping now. Very cool, right? I'm sorry that your provider's being a butt, and persistence revolver sounds like the grown-up and less exciting version of Devolver Digital. So I guess, it kind of has its ups and downs over there. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So what's the next thing we need to do here for this? We need to get this modified into our new style. We need some background / border element. We need images for these prizes. We need the track graphic. Let's see. We need a Discord link here. I mean, we have the Discord link, but we need a first off, we need to turn this into a link, and then we need to add a little Discord like logo that people can click on to join the Discord. Some more bulleted lists. This section needs formatting. It's really hard to read. Yeah, this can be a bulleted list. And then we need some like sponsorship things earlier on, and change this from where are the prizes from to like about our sponsors. So we're going to say, what can I win? And then thank you to our sponsors, and then have their images there. And then people can scroll down to see, where the prize is from or about our sponsors. So let's tackle this one at a time. Banner image. Let's work on this banner image. Funnily enough, we did end up kind of going in a similar vein as Alamad's thing here with this sort of neon aesthetic. I think that's kind of interesting. Let's see. Where do we want to go next, though? How do we transform this into leveraging these kind of lines that we have? I think first off, if we delete that, you know what? Before we delete it, let's change this white to be our background. Oh, that's why we had it white, is because our logo is black. Can I invert this? Pretty sure there's a way to do this in Figma. I mean, there's certainly a way to do it in Photoshop. Figma, invert black and white in an image. Invert color. Plugin. Well. Oh, but that's only doing for like fills, like stuff that's in the app. Oh no, Blades, I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry. Baby got you sick. What a bummer. Here, this is one that can be used for a plugin that can be used for this. Mothman, you have it, sir. Oh, Thursday, it's a toque sort of day. So we're going to run all strokes and fills. I just want this one. Can you invoke? Oh, but that's all strokes and fills. But you had... Aha! There we go. There we go. There we go. Perfect. But why do you have that pink color? Why do you have that pink outline? What's going on there? Figma pink outline. It's indicates a component or an instance of a component. Well, that's not what it is. Pink stroke. It's not a guideline. No, these aren't grid lines. Huh. Oh, now it goes away. Great. Love it. Let's grab our off-white color that we're using here. Okay. Now, what if we take a stroke on this and we set it to the blue? I mean, we just kind of have this random line in there. I think we delete this and then we let's try grabbing this and try positioning it underneath here. And then maybe grab this red and place it in here, and we'll set your rotation to 0. Oops. And then slide you up. Kind of interesting. Slide it over a little bit. It was technically centered, but it didn't feel centered because this has this rigid line and then the J has this bend. So it goes out a little bit further. Makes it feel like it is a little bit more weighted on that side. This is kind of interesting. Do I like it better without that blue line? The thing that I'm worried about is we have the dash for the Fox Hollow logo, and then we have this other dash, right? So we're getting like these weird lines that are guiding the eye into different places. That's my big worry. Well, as another option, what if we got rid of the red? We just had the blue. What if we flipped the blue? So the 3 looks like it's kind of dashing in. If we change the end cap. That's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Let's drop that down. Keep exploring with this. I feel like it's a little too close to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, incredible! I'm so sorry. You getting those carom seeds whipped up? Oh, you did, and they're already recovering. I'm so glad to hear that. That's wonderful. I like this diamond thing, but once again, it kind of has the same thing we were talking about yesterday, where if we're going to start introducing that visual motif, I'm going to want that to be consistent throughout. I don't really have the time to find a way to work that in. I think I'm liking this version better than the others so far. Let's try exporting it and see how it feels on the page. So it needs to be in here. Here we go. Choose image. Aha, so they've centered all this and then hidden the name of the jam, which I do like. Okay, that's where I want the custom CSS, because I was thinking this is really dumb that we have this getting like copied. That's our custom CSS. All right, let's go ahead and grab this. Now, Alamod was very kind and put in a template for requesting custom CSS from itch. So let's go ahead and write up a quick letter. Woo! Left aligned, white. Okay. Not black. Hello. I would like to gain access to itch.io's CSS editing tools. I'm just going to read what they have to say here. What kind of changes you'd like to make to your page. We restrict access to the CSS editor by default because it makes it harder for us to upgrade game pages on itch.io without breaking custom layouts. Additionally, we expect you to use CSS responsibly. Sure that you're trying to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish can't already be done with the built-in theme editor. I'm 99% sure that I cannot like hide this. Briefly describe the types of changes you'd like to make. Confirm that you're aware that you must ensure that your page remains accessible. Confirm that you will not alter itch.io's built-in UI with your CSS, and they will scope all changes only to the visuals of your game's page. All right, we got to change this spacing as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, Prodigal, get working. Get out there. Chambeando. You got it. You got it. Best of luck today. Sounds like it's going to be a fun day. I'm going to say changes I am planning to make are hiding the Game Jam header title. Centering titles and headlines you can do without that. Centering the signups, sign up numbers to we could just say centering the sign up numbers. Animated banner would be slick. Other functionality that is not helpful. I've read the terms of service, which that avoids breaking core functionality by using hashtag wrapper for my functions. And will ensure the page remains WCAG accessible. Kind regards, Joe at Fox Hollow Games. Okay. I also acknowledge I will not alter the itch UI. Only the content for the jam/game pages. All right, so here we go. Please contact us. Email the developers. Oh, wait, no. No, I want itch, yeah. Here we go. Let's see. Change this to this one. There we go. Custom CSS request Fox Hollow Games. And then we could say like foxhollowgames.itch.io. There we go. And then put that into a bulleted list. Okay. Request sent. There we go. My muscles hurt like I worked out. When you're like 70 pounds overweight, yeah. I would mention your experience as a bonus. Who are you talking to, Zaft? Who's up to go to the Gaim? The Gaim. Oh, a Gaim. Oh, I know what a Gaim is. Oh, shoot. Oh, man. Y'all, I did this workshop at the library, and there were photos taken. I did not like those photos. I was on a very good trend of getting very fit and losing a lot of weight last year, and then the layoff happened, and then all of a sudden I had time in the day to eat breakfast and lunch, and I had another kid, and now I'm the heaviest I've ever been, and I'm very not okay with that. Today is like the start of an okay, we are doing this right now. We're fixing this. Oh, God. Okay. We do need to modify our thumbnail so that the colors are appropriate. Oops. Okay. Ah. Come on. Okay. There we go. And then plugins, invert colors. There we go. We're going to remove that stroke. Let's keep the stroke. And then for this stroke, there we go. And then we need to set these colors to be our off-white. And then grab our little runner dealie here. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then shrink it down a bunch. Is this even really worth being here? I don't want to like change the visual language on it. So I don't want to like visually would make more sense to have the red line underneath. But then that would be kind of changing up how we're branding it. I don't love that. Endo, good to see you. Setting up the jam page today. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we are making progress. We worked pretty much all stream yesterday going through visual ideation, trying to find a good style until we kind of landed on something that we're like, okay, yeah, we kind of like this. It's classy, it's elegant, it's slick. We like it. So now we're working on producing all the assets for everything. Having those kids, love them, but the pounds add up. Yes, absolutely. You are worth being here. Why would you say otherwise? Yes, Joe, you're worth being here. Why would you say... I'm not following, Prodigal. I mean, I get the idea that you're saying very kind. Thank you. Oh. All right, let's try this out. Do, do, do. Yeah. All right, so there's our thumbnail. Haven't gained weight in the last 4 years, let alone the last 3 months. Jeez, look at you. Well, and you just got that gym subscription, right? Day 4. Day 4 of being nicotine free. What, day 2 of gym? You're not going to be moving forward anytime soon, at least not in the wrong direction. Is it worth being here for the stuff you're doing? Did I? That must have been completely subconscious. I did not I do not remember saying that. No. Is this worth being here? That's what I was talking about. Is this little line worth being here because it is close? But also very affirming. Thank you very much. That's very nice. And the thing that makes it worth being here is all of you fine folk. So thank you for being here and making it worth being here. And not horribly depressing. Okay. See, we're starting to draw things together. We need to work on a background. So I've got a couple of different ideas on this. One thought that I had is having it I guess we just paste this in here. Having this sort of a thing to the sides. And then that just kind of fades in and out, but that might just feel a little awkward repeated, right? So I thought, okay, well, maybe like another idea could be, ooh, we didn't grab everything. There we go. Is, instead of having this be a gradient fading into nothing, set this to 100% and then set it to our blue. And we kind of fade it in and out from the colors quickly, right? So it'd end up looking like... Oh, but you know what? We'd have to shift this over, wouldn't we? So we need this over here, and then we need this to be that. So it'd need to be something like this, and then, let's see, can we flip, okay. You know, That seems like it's going to be way too visually noisy, though, especially repeated on the other side. If we copy this over. Gym starts tomorrow. Sounds frumptuous. That's a lot. You know? Not in love with that. Balls. Oh, shoot. So, as a weird thought, just something to explore once again. What if I grab this? You. And we change this. Hold on. This, and this. And you guys are now a gradient that is blue. And it is a radial gradient. And you fade to that. And then your opacity goes up to 100. And maybe down to like 50. And then you are going to be our red color as a radial gradient. And then you are also 50%. Then we take these. Let's get rid of all these. Ow! What are we doing? Group. So these 3 groups we can delete. And then... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. These are not organized very well. All right. Well, more than one way to skin a cat. We can just do this, as annoying as it is. This is where having set things up in better groups would have been very beneficial for me. All right. So you and you are going to be... You know what? Let's grab this. And that. And then we can just paste to replace. That does make a bit of a weird situation here, doesn't it? Where we have Alamod. Good to see you, friend. How are you today? Welcome in, welcome in. We kind of have rotating, like the sort of zigzag color. I don't think this is gonna look good, but I do want to try it just for the funsies. It's looking like the fun shirt of a tech bro that he wears to work sometimes, you know, like on casual Fridays. I'm not loving it, I guess, is what I'm saying. Thank you for the hydrate. Ooh, you know what? I'm actually out of water. Let me go grab that real quick. There we go. Make the background animated. So I actually did see a jam that does that. And I thought, that's cool. I don't know how to do that. It was the, let's see, which one was it? I was scrolling through these this morning. Was it Scream Jam? No. No. Ooh, although that one is a nice graphic-y sort of thing. I don't like how big they made the banner, because now all the content is down below here, but nice little graphics up top. Oops. Oh. There we go. It wasn't Game Boy Pixel Art. It wasn't Metroidvania. I don't think it was Game Off. Oh, it was Game Off. This one. Yeah. This fun little noise generation. Feels like a bit much, but still fun, you know? I think the fact that it's so small and relatively similar in value makes it not hurt so much when you have a big space your eyes can rest in, but it does kind of feel like it's constantly getting attacked. So one thought that I had was like, it would be kind of cool if we could do our sort of rays in some cool geometric pattern, right? And then those could animate and kind of slide around subtly, right? That would be cool. Just grab a GIF from Google, or if you want to make your own, all you need is a 5-second or less video, or use custom CSS. So I did actually submit the custom CSS request this morning, because if you take a look here, hold on. Let me remove that. We have Fox Hollow Jam 3 and then Fox Hollow Jam 3. And I was like, that feels really weird. Can I get rid of that? I can't get rid of it. And I was like, well, wait a minute. GMTK, they don't have that. And then I realized, oh, they probably have custom CSS and they moved this to be centered and everything. So that's what I requested for. Get this in the center. Remove Fox Hollow Jam 3. Good to go. So the thing is, in Figma, there's no animation tools. Percent U. Okay. So I'm kind of just playing around with lines right now, trying to make something that looks a little interesting. That would be tileable. I don't like that. Once again, I feel like we're straying into dad who works in tech's shirt sort of territory. Not loving it. You requested the GMTK treatment. I think you need at least 1 million subs before then. I'll advocate for you, but no promises. Well, it's not a lot, right? It's just hiding this and then centering it. That's not a ton, I don't think. And I didn't reference GMTK, but that is the backup plan. If they come back and say like, hey, sorry, that's not allowed. I'm like, well, but GMTK does it. And then they may very well come back and say, yeah, but they're cool enough. And I'm like, I'm cool. Prodigal Son will vouch for me. I'm pretty sure we could get Alamod on the line and he'll say I'm cool. I wear a bow tie, son. I'm the definition of cool. Let's check out some like just neat little line patterns and see what do people create that is kind of interesting. I mean, there's this whole thing which is cool, but oh my gosh, it seems like so much work. And I don't know, going that heavily on this would be satisfying. It might be good if it were like on the top and then faded out to nothingness, but I don't really feel that would be the case. I could speak British if need be. Is Itch a British company? Are they headquartered in England? And mostly we're just kind of looking for inspiration here of what are some cool, like that's kind of neat. And I kind of like the implication of the building blocks as fundamentals of skill to get into a career. That's kind of fun. Let's try playing around with an idea like that. The problem is building blocks can take a frustrating amount of time, but that's okay. We'll drag this out here. And then we're going to rotate, and we're going to change you a little bit. So, in fact, let's just do this. And you are going to be 20. Where are you? There we go. Did you consider something like fuel.co? Ooh, no. I didn't know this existed. This looks cool. Thank you. Oh, like Mark Brown. Yeah. So this may surprise all of you in chat. I actually went to school in grade school with Mark Brown. I kid you not. He was in my classes, big, tall, skinny, weird kid. Good guy. I was very lucky to call him my friend for a good while, to the extent that I could make friends in elementary school. I should call him up and have him talk to Itch. The problem is it was a different Mark Brown. So I don't know how much that would really impact things, But I did go to school with Mark Brown. It was just, not that Mark Brown. Yeah. A twin with the same name that lived in a different part of the world. Yeah. But the thing that Mark Brown was known for back then, that everyone loved commenting on, was Mark Brown was the creator of Arthur. The Arthur Show. Yeah, Mark Brown. Yeah, that was the one. That's what we all knew him as. We knew him as the guy who has the same sounding name as the guy who made Arthur. Separated at birth. Obviously, his magnetic personality. I love it. Okay, this is rad. I like where this. Okay, yeah, quad. Okay, this is slick. Zeph, this is rad. Thank you. Randomize. So cool. Can change the stroke width, the density. Oh, that is so cool. Where do I change the colors? Ah, here's the color. Okay, so let's grab this color. Change it from HSL to hex. Yes, excellent. I wish I could have random stroke widths. That would be nice. Okay. Let's copy the SVG and then bring it into here. Let's see, can I? I can change colors. Yes. Randomize some more times. Ooh, I don't love that. There we go. Get a little more chaos in there. Copy the SVG. Oh, this is so cool. Zaft, you're a hero. Center. Drag in. There we go. We have this line here that I don't love. There we go. And then bring that out a pixel. Okay, great. Okay, got that. And then shift it out. Cool. This is rad. Okay, so we're going to degroup all these. Now we can just start selecting different shapes and changing the color. Yes, this is so cool. This is so cool. Zaft will be taking his pay cut now. Jack, good to see you, friend. How you doing? Get to with varying stroke widths and then overlay them. That could be interesting. Let's play with that for a sec. Hold on, let me group that. And then we can just do that kind of directly. And then get on top. It's kind of interesting, honestly. And if we like reduce the opacity, because it's all, you know, squares and geometric and everything, that actually is kind of interesting. It would be really cool if we could have it like sliding past each other, right? That would be slick. Doing well. How about you? I'm doing very well. Thank you very much for asking. Having a good time getting this jam page up and running. Obviously, the background is gross, but we're getting there. You know, we're moving. We're moving in a good direction. Hoping to make some even better progress today. Yeah. Yeah, I really like that idea. Would having it sliding past each other be too much movement, kind of like we saw with like the Hydra conspiracy game we did the analysis of the other day? I think the only way to answer that really well right now is I'm going to leave this as a placeholder. I'm going to change these colors up to be like kind of interesting. And then we will maybe do a copy paste, invert type sort of thing. And we'll have our two versions, and then maybe bring them into Godot or some sort of. You mentioned Libby, Alamod, Ligma. We could look at that and see if there's a quick way to animate, get these things sliding past each other, and see if that's too visually noisy or if it'll be cool. I could see it being both ways. Do this. Need a little bit more balance. Maybe right there. Sure. All right. So we're going to grab all these. Actually, let's make this fit the shapes. But then we'll need to kind of try that one. Yeah. I was thinking about maybe trying to bring in some sort of Fibonacci type sort of sequencing in here. But then I realized, no, it's going to be a tiled background. That's not going to work well repeated all over itself. So we'll just call this good. So we're going to go ahead and grab this, group it, copy, paste it, and flip. And then, you know, both of these, move that transparency down. All right. Let's cut that out. Bring this over. Delete you and bring you in. All right. Alamod mentioned Ligma. I'm unfamiliar with Ligma. Oh, okay. See, I thought that was going to be a real thing because of Libby, which is a real animation library. I'm glad I outlasted Alamod. Clearly they're gone. Or not Libby. No. It's Lottie. That's what it is. Lottie. Animation. IE. Okay. Cool. Implement. Collaborate on and implement lightweight Lottie animations. Create Lottie animations easily. Great. Launch Lottie Creator. Cool. Great. Welcome to Lottie Creator. Sure, I don't know that we need a full tutorial. I'm doing something incredibly simple. Add your own files. Okay, sure. Plugins, probably don't need. Toolbar, great. Property panel, sure. Animation presets. Okay, that's good to know. And timeline, great. That's our keyframing. Cool. So we're going to add. We need to download. Download. There we go. Oh, wait. I had the wrong thing selected. There we go. Okay. Upload. Asset. Browse. You. And you. Open. Okay, so it needs to be an SVG. All right, that's fine. We can do that. Export as SVG. Export as SVG. Browse. There we go. Okay. But that's only one object. Okay. I guess you can only upload one thing at a time? Got the wrong one there. There's this one. There we go. Okay. Scrumdiddlyumptious. Change this opacity to 20%. That's too much. Change it to 50%. 50%. Yeah, it's got the black texture on that, so we need to get rid of the background on this one. Don't show that in the export. And then we can... I gotta do it on this one too. Export. Import. Upload. Browse. This one. There we go. That's looking much better. Okay. Yes, Jack. Yes. Oops. Okay. Great. Oh, no. I grabbed the wrong one. Oh, shoot. Okay. Need to do this one then. Yeah? There we go. Okay. Whew. So over the course of 5 seconds. It's our playhead. Animation presets. We're going to do a oh, interesting. Pulse, huh? Oh. So what does that feel like? Absolutely nothing. Apply preset. Keyframes added. Oh. Wait, hold on. What are we doing here? Do I need to put the playhead like at the beginning in order for that preset to like work? There we go. That's pretty intense. Okay. Let's maybe not do that. Let's take it at 2 1/4. And then we'll just slide you across. So right there, let's say. And keyframe, keyframe, keyframe. And then over here, at the very end, we move back. Keyframe. Oops. Okay. Ah, we don't have a keyframe at the very beginning. That's our problem for this guy. We have it on scale, but not on position. There we go. Okay. So obviously our pacing's way off. That's fine. Start you off over here. And then at this point, don't have slid over quite so much. And then over here, slide back to be right aligned. Let's try that. Okay. It would be great if we could add some easing onto this. Smooth. Yes. Smooth, smooth. I can I change what smoothing it has? And then by here as well, we'll also shift up a little bit. Okay. We're not lining up in a nice way. Let's move you to be a little more in line with things. You know what? We'll just do top left, top left. Okay. Then over here, top left, top left. Now I'm going to have to kind of redo things here, but... Okay. Now what if we did the same thing for this layer down here? Oops. Can I lock you? Yes. Great. So bring you right there. Oh, but you're the one with the black color. Can I add you as a plain background color to the thing here? Or do I just have to like add in a rectangle that's as big as this? Okay. And then we drag it down, drag it down, drag this up, drag this up. There we go. And then this can start moving around. Go to our keyframe, smooth it. We could, let's just try this. There we go. There's your keyframe. Smooth, smooth. And then back to starting position. There we go. All right, let's see what this looks like. Way too much movement. Way too much. Way too much movement. So if we go to our keyframe here, I am moving it all the way to the opposite side, which makes sense that it would be a little bit much. Let's try that, reducing that a lot. Also, that ending is not in the same place. Let's see, let's hide this one. I want to see if this is the layer that's off. Yes, it is. There we go. And then go up to here. Aha! That was our problem. Let's make it kind of align here. Just let's actually go less. There we go. Let's try that out. Oops, now they're moving at the same amounts. All right. So the whole illusion is gone. So we do need to offset here a little bit. But this is the background layer, so it should be moving less than the other one is. So here's our starting position. Let's take it to the nearest kind of increment. Let's try that. It's kind of fun. Kind of fun. We do need to set this. Well, you know what? Let's try and export it. Let's see what happens here. Uh, how do I export you? AI prompt to vector. Oh my. Where's your export? No, that's like preview. That's a preset. I don't want to save it. I just want to export it. I don't want to create new file. I don't want to edit. I don't want to view. I don't want to upload. I don't want to discover. Kinetic typography. Oh my. Sounds cool. Oh, and are we in ads? Oh, we're totally in ads. We're totally in ads. Be right back. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. What software is this? This is Lottie. So you can find Lottie by going lottiefiles.com. And it's a really good web-based animation tool. On the previous question, it isn't a comic, but One Punch Man has some of the best art panels ever. Nice. Nice. I mean, a manga is... I don't know what the hierarchy is there, or if they're like siblings or whatever, but manga and comics are certainly, you know, closely related. Got my update out for my game demo yesterday. Aaron, congrats. That's awesome. Hold on, Aaron. Do I have you in my... I don't have you in my spreadsheet, Aaron. What are you working on? How dare you withhold from the class? What are you building? And how can we enjoy it? I think manga and comics are so far from each other. I mean, in the sense that, like, country music and rap are far away from each other, but they're also both music, right? Yeah, you got it, Luda. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to try this. I want to try this out. How do I export? How export Lottie files? I don't need it in Adobe After Effects. I just, like, in your actual tool. Took me to a help page, which gave me a 404. Like, this is slick and everything. I just want... Okay, yes. Lottie Creator. This is what I want. I don't want to launch it. I want your help. How do I... Gosh dang it. I just want... your help section. How-to guides. Yes. Creator basics. Sure.
If you're a web designer, here are 4 Wix Studio features you gotta know.
I hate that web design has become graphic design, man. That breaks my heart. Okay. Property panel, layers and timeline. No, but how do you... Gosh.
Objects and preview your creations. On the left side, there's a menu that provides a few options. One of these options is the File menu. Exporting.
Oh, save as working file. Export as Lottie to workspace. Hold on. I don't have that option. Okay, I must have to log in. I really hope that saved my work. Oh, boy. All right. All right. Let me log in here. It didn't save it. Are you kidding me? I mean, luckily, what we worked on was simple, right? But can you imagine if I had spent hours and hours working on that animation, realized I'm not logged in, and then saying, oh crap, let me log in, and now all of your work is gone? Good night. Wow. Oh, that's atrocious. I can't believe they launched with that. Oh, wow. Okay, so now we have our export button. It's up here. You can't see it because I've cut a little bit off of the Chrome window, but... Oh, man, what a bummer. All right. 250 by 250. You need to be taller. And then we drag you down right there. Drag you to the top left and top. Oops. Top. Okay. Lock. Top left. Now, I did see in my search for the help stuff, they did mention this motion copilot. So they say, type this in, we will animate your thing for you. I'll try it out. Slide the 2 layers past, the 2 line layers past each other. Slowly and return to starting position. Let's see what this does. I'm always curious to try out AI features, even if I end up scrapping it all, because I just kind of am interested in where the technology's going. It's taking a minute. It's taking a long minute. I may have broken it. Oh dear. Okay, you know what? Let's do this. Reset. Okay. You're still thinking. I don't like that you're still thinking. There we go. All right. Make it fly like a bird. Something went wrong. No, okay. It's at least recovering my stuff. That's good. Let's give it one more try here. Beat like a heart. This is like your preset thing. This is your recommendation to try. It's gonna is it gonna take the same length of time? Is it because I have multiple layers selected? Is that our issue? Reset. Reset. Okay. Beat like a heart on one layer. Not even loading it. Okay, great. Good times. We're gonna keyframe this. We're gonna go to 2.5. Or 2.25, rather. Because yeah, 4.25. Okay, so like 2.12. All right. Now, we drag you slightly over and then slightly up. And that's your keyframe. Then go back down. Right to there. Okay. Change the easing. Okay, great. Lock that one in. Shape layer. Other one. You are similarly going to be at 2.12. Well, let's actually offset you a little bit. Well, no. We're just going to move you over like a... That's where we move to with the other one. So we're going to move over like to there. There's the center. So just a little bit less. And then move up. Let's go to right there. And then bring it back. Change our easings. Smooth, 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 and play. Where does this leave us? I'm spending so much time on this animation, and it may not be worth it. Let's export. Jam 3 background. But it's fun to try new things. Oh, God, just... Sure, I'm a designer. Sure. Download. Did we download? Okay. Lottie. Smaller than Lottie JSON, same quality. Okay, then is that like a premium feature? Optimized? Okay, yeah. Let's try their compressed version. Let's see if that is atrocious or not. We'll go ahead and choose the image. Where is it? Oh, it's a .lottie. That's our problem. I need... Yeah, GIF. We're going to do a GIF. I mean, worst case scenario, I can just go back into the editor, do a screen capture video recording of it, and then convert the video. Let's try that. That's pretty tiny. So it did export at like a fifth of the size. Handoff? Man, you suck. Lottie's really cool, but man, are they pushing these, pushing the subscription. All right, well, let's do it this way. I don't want to do it this way, but this is the way we're going to do it. Video. Right here. Get that all tidied in and start. Oh, shoot. I think it's a pixel off. Okay, stop. Actually, let's take the loop off. Howdy, K-Hadao, over on YouTube. How are you today? Welcome in. Hope that those unit tests did not get you down too much yesterday. You were able to fit everything in you were hoping to. There we go. Start. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Did that work? Did I actually get it? I think so. We're going to save this. Right here. Let's try and open it in like Final Cut. See if we can just export it here without needing to open up some other random tool. Fix it with the help of a coworker. Nice. Very cool. Very cool. Export. GIF. Wow, that quality is terrible. Sliding GIF. All right. Let's see how these work. Got this one, which okay. Nope, that's not gonna work. I mean, it's actually kind of an interesting effect now that I look at it. You could leverage something like this intentionally and have something kind of cool. In fact, what if we actually only did repeat vertical? That's almost interesting, you know? That is an almost interesting idea. I bet a clever person could take that and do something really slick with it. Repeat both. And we could go with this. It just feels so... it's so tiny. Bother me too much to wait till the end of the sprint. Windows alert sound gives me PTSD. I'm so sorry. I thought I had turned those off for everything, but apparently there's still some going. Okay. So let's look up an MP4 to GIF converter. And we'll grab that recording. There we go. Much, much, much better. Convert to GIF. Sure, we'll optimize the GIF too. Optimize the GIF. I'm just using a tool online. Oh, it's so chunky. Frame rate is terrible. Let's try a different tool. Let's try Adobe's. They have a free MP4 to GIF converter. There we go. Drag this in. Quantic Flux, good to see you, friend. How are you doing? All right. I think this is going to work. This is what we're looking at here. Download is complete. Let's try this out. That's not it. That is not it. I did try the low quality. Let's try medium. I don't know if... There we go. Now it's downloading. Okay. Oh, it's too big. Darn it. Oh, boy. This is not going well. Don't know the context of what we're talking about, but One Punch Man's manga is insanely talented. Oh, that's great. Thanks for asking how we're doing. We're doing all right. We're trying to get a background up and running for this jam page. I think we just might have to stick with that. As much as I don't love it, that may be what we have to move through just because of the tools that I have available. Which is a major bummer. Lottie, you were supposed to be cool. But I need a GIF. I need to upload a GIF. And you only let me do it in a 150 by 150. That is so sad. Darn it. All right. Well, something learned for next time. Yeah, how's it going, Quantic? Have you got the day figured out? You got a big plan? Okay. Fox Hollow Jam 3. There we go. Okay. Let's keep going. What's the next thing we're going to do? We need the graphics for the packs. So we need to grab... Let's see. Let's grab... I need, like, this image. Try before you buy? Oh, there's his mini pack. Yeah. Is there not, like, a thumbnail for this, though? Like, come on. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Open image in new tab. Save image. I may need to ask him for that asset so we can make it really cool and special. But for now, I'm going to do this. Add image, pick, you. There we go. Oh, you know what? It looks good. We don't have that white border. Lovely. So let's go to his VFX Essentials. Essentials. Here we go. Well, I guess we just want that image, don't we? Copy image, and then... Oh, no, not copy image. You have to save the image. Ended up moving my coverage plans for the week around a bit. No clue what I'll be streaming later yet, though. Stream? Are you not doing Unicorn Overload? Overload. Overlord? Did you wrap up Unicorn Overlord yesterday? No way, right? You were just barely going against those angels and everything. There we go. And you know what? We can actually make this a link. Yeah, let's do that. Let's link to the sprite sheet so people can actually click through and see what it is this is all about. Check out the pack. Open link in new tab. 100 billion%. Oh, but then it... okay. We'll do it live. Oh, this formatting is so gross. These WYSIWYG editors, man. Wait, where's the image? It's just gone? Okay. Dumb. Great. This is what we want. Image, we're gonna wrap this in an A, href equals this. And then on our thing here, /A. And then we're going to copy all of that. Yep. And then put it right here. Perfect. And now let's grab the link to the mega pack. There we go. And then we need to do the same thing here. A href equals, and then /A. Save. Reload. Nice. Great. We need to get rid of these parentheses and then just have that be a link too. Certainly could do more. 2 streams a week might be the limit that my audience can endure, though. They seem to be over it. That's a long game. That's a very long game to stream through to the end. I'm kind of curious, too, how that's been going, because you do videos on a lot of roguelikes. And then you did this stream with a very campaign tactical game. Granted, there's a lot of tactical stuff you convey on your channel, but it did seem like a bit of a leap in genre that I was curious about. Especially when you're doing everything. Oh, were you planning on 100%ing that sucker? My goodness. All right, let's grab this A tag and put it right here. Then grab this A tag. Oh, oops. I've got the wrong link there. Or do I? Oh, I don't. Lovely. Great. Love it. Delete this superfluous link. Put that there. /A. And then on our first, we're going to grab this A tag. Get rid of the extra text-based link. There we go. And /A. Perfect. In fact, not perfect. That formatting is not great. What is happening there? Do we have like a P tag somewhere we shouldn't? What happens if I get rid of that? It's better. Still not great. All right, whatever. We'll deal with it. Try to cover only one game a stream, and that's a bit tougher to do with the games I cover on the YouTube channel. They're mostly demos. Also, my Twitch audience is almost exclusively not from YouTube. The weird discrepancy there. Yeah, that's a... It's hard. It's hard to bring those things across. Absolutely. Make that gap shift. 100%. Let's get rid of this break tag. Is that going to help us? Yeah, getting much closer. Okay. So let's grab our second prize. Get rid of these superfluous break tags. Go. Good. And then third prize. We need to do the same thing. Get out of here. Rad. Awesome. Ooh, and then we gotta fix this. There we go. There we go. Cool. And I did get confirmation from Cartoon Coffee that we're going to be doing the mega pack for the first place gauntlet winner as well. /P, there we go. Plus $100. And then we'll make a new P tag there. All right, let's see how that works. Too much spacing. What's going on there? Wish that YouTube would let you split live streams. Twitch, you can just change the title, but on YouTube, you'd have to end and restart the stream. Yeah, it's a big problem. It's deeply frustrating. Deeply frustrating. Unless you're Ludwig, in which case you play every single game on the Google Play Store and you just blast through it all. I think the strategy that I've been thinking about for that, Quantic, is when that happens, add in the markers on the Twitch VOD right when you swap categories, and then cut those up into videos. It's a little bit weird, but I think it might be the best way to handle that. Alamod, welcome back. How's the design going? It's going well. We are getting, our images slotted in. We got the background squared away. We are moving forward. Ah, there's the break. Don't want that. And that goes away. Lovely. Okay. Save. Refresh. All right. It would be great to have these centered. Can I do that? Probably, right? Have the whole prize section centered. Align center. Let's see. Save. Refresh. Okay. Want to add a line break in here. Give some spacing so it's more clear what the first and the second belong to. We talk about that all the time in our analyses. Okay. Centered. And you centered. And save. There we go. That's feeling better. Ooh, that's not centered now, though. Why are you not centered? Should be. Why is that not centering? That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a great solution. It's not great. Just a thought, but I found that there tends to be two main philosophies when hiring juniors. One is to pay a huge upfront cost with high salaries for the chance that a percentage of them stay long term. The other is to pay an average salary while they're still cheap and inexperienced with the expectation that they will leave in 2 years or so. Just an observation. Yeah, K-Head out. I'm not gonna lie, I have never seen someone take that first approach. I hope you got that first approach. My experience in working in that whole zone is it's just expected that you are going to move jobs every year or two. And that is that. All right, what is going on in this code? Why are we breaking? And so the company just doesn't really want to have any sort of they don't want to care. They figure you're already leaving. Let's just let them go and get what we can, which is very sad. Okay, we just need to wrap it in a P-tag. For some reason, it's not carrying through. Okay. This, and then here we go. Get rid of that. That should fix it. Really? Oh, you're not getting wrapped in the P-tag. Figure. Why is it figure class equals text center? It doesn't make sense. /P. Save. Refresh. There we go. Although we haven't orphaned /P somewhere. Right there. That's where it is. All right. Lovely. Looking good. We are getting there. We are getting there. Very, very, very cool. If you don't move every max 2 years, you really screw yourself over in the early career in tech. I know there's an argument to be made for that. FANG companies pay juniors absurd salaries considering their experience. FANG companies are ridiculous. Yeah. And it deeply frustrates me because that's what people think working in tech is working for those 5 companies. Which blows my mind. I've never worked for any of those companies. And from what I've observed of working with people that have, I don't think they do anything any better than anyone else. I think they just got a ton of money. They were in the right place at the right time. And then there's the whole, like, we're going to hire you without a real job for you just so that you don't go work for this other FANG company. I mean, there was just a lot of absurd usage of money in that space. It was outrageous. Wondering if the person that said that isn't from the US because my experience is the same as Zaf's and yours. Interesting. I can't even start in tech. That's where most juniors are right now. And not even most. Like, the vast majority, like 90% of juniors are in that boat right now. That's just the market right now. I mean, it's outrageous. I'm hoping, and I've been reading a lot that people are expecting a great hiring frenzy starting next year, but we'll see. We seem to be uniquely terrible to our employees here. That's true in Europe as well. Oh dear. Europe technically has more rights, accumulating leave, etc., but salary just won't go up, even to match inflation, unless you move. Ugh, brutal. That was the hardest part for me, too. It took me 6 months after college to get a job, and that was before things got even worse. Man, that's outrageous. Yeah. No, it's brutal. I mean, you go to LinkedIn, and you see... let's see how... let's see how long it takes for me to scroll to get to someone saying, hey, I'm like desperately in need of a job. I didn't even have to scroll. I went to my notifications. The very first notification was, I've been pretty tight-lipped about starting a new job earlier this year. I began the role in February, but with a lot of angst and hesitation, I'm no longer in this role. Open to work. Like, holy cow. It is pretty brutal. Pretty brutal right now. I talked to a Google dev at a game jam who's not very bright in my opinion. Not to be mean, but he was also very snobby. That has kind of been my opinion of okay, obviously, people work at these FANG companies, right? They're people. There's going to be a wide breadth of experience and everything, right? I fully recognize that. For some reason, I have yet to find them. If you work for a FANG company and you're a delightful individual, please reach out to me. I would love to amend my prejudices. But it has seemed like everyone that I have worked with or associated with that comes from that FANG background just kind of feels like they're the best thing that has ever happened. And I have not seen it. Like there was someone who came over from one of these FANG companies at a previous organization that I worked at and completely broke the team, not from demanding too much. Like they just were toxic and they outsourced all their work to their independent agency. And then that agency did work that was like literally illegal. And then they left, and then a poor, recently mid-level designer had to take over the project and retrofit everything to make it actually usable for our teams. And it was outrageous. It was the sort of thing that should get you blacklisted. Instead, they got a promotion at a different company. I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of injustices in the world. And wouldn't it be so great if those could all just be fixed? That would be nice. But that's not where we're at. So instead, we just learn what we can, right? And that person, I'm sure if we just talked as individuals outside of work, I'm sure it would be a totally different experience. And I'm sure that they had their own outside influences putting pressure on them to make things happen and that they were not happy with their situation. You know, I'm sure there's a lot of complexity in the situation, but it's tough. Sounds like it's brutal everywhere. My salary at the place I was at for 4.5 years only went up by $1,500. Total of 2.1%. That was 2.1%? $1,500 for software development? Ended up quitting without a backup because of the toxic environment. That's brutal. I'm missing a rather interesting conversation based on what Quantic said, but I have you on mute because of meetings and whatnot. No, I totally understand that. A former coworker works at Microsoft now and is a super nice guy. Didn't start there, though. Sure. I did have a brief period at Amazon, AWS. It's not a good time. I have not heard great things about Amazon. I've heard, like all FANG companies, they pay very well, and it's really good to have on your resume. Which is another hiring and tech thing that drives me batty, is because we look at these companies and say, oh, that's social proof. Look, they're clearly good. When no, that just means they worked there. That doesn't necessarily imply any sort of quality of the work that they put out. They could have just gotten lucky. They could have had an uncle that worked there. They could have just had a specific skill that team was looking for that pushed them through, or maybe they're just super charismatic and they couldn't actually do the job very well. Like, our hiring processes are so busted and so filled with horrible bias. It's not a good time. Not a good time. All right, let's get back to good times. Let's do the track graphics. I think we're at that point now. Because I don't like being a negative Nelly. Let's see here. The track, right? We have it up here. Let's go ahead and retrofit this with our new styles. This is something I've been a little bit concerned about. So we have that, and then we need, I think I'm going to get rid of the fill and add a stroke up here. Let's just delete the rectangle, and then we'll bring this guy in. Then we'll grab our numbers and make them our off-white. Oh, and we have this up here as well. Okay. Let's grab all this. Bring that in. Okay. Now, we need to make this look and feel a whole lot better. Excuse me, the university I graduated from gave me awful advice about starting salaries. Ooh, share with the class. What was the awful advice? It can be very healthy to learn from bad advice. And what I'm doing right now is I'm just evening out these numbers because they were not feeling centered, even though they were centered, right? We talk about that a lot. So if I centered these, that's how it is. And that just very wavy. We don't like that. That's much better. Although that 9 is way off, right? You get a guide here. Oh, the 9 isn't way off, but it feels way off. This is another time of probably going to need to slide that up a bit, make it feel a little better. Same with the 8. Okay. They told me 60K was a great starting salary in software development. That was terrible advice even back in 2018 when I graduated. I negotiated up to 70K and the place accepted on the spot with no counteroffer. Should have realized that I was getting screwed right then and there. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, outside of Fang, 70K is decent salary for like a junior design position. Software dev, I would expect in the 80s to 90s. Especially depending on the tech stack that you're working with and everything. If you're doing web dev, that's going to be lower than if you're doing AI or something, right? And that's mostly just because AI is the hot stuff right now. There was that, I don't know if anyone saw that article going around of Google paying like $2.5 billion to get some sort of reportedly genius AI developer back after they quit. They went to form their own startup. So Google paid $2.7 billion. I want to see the details. Now that I'm talking about it, I should actually know what I'm talking about. Last month, Google and Character.ai announced that Shazir De Freitas and certain members of Character.ai's research team would be joining Google's AI unit in DeepMind. Character.ai said it had more than 20 million monthly active users. What is Character.ai? I've never heard of this thing. Whoa. Okay. People are building RPGs in this thing. So yeah, it's like it makes a character and then you can talk with it. All right. The licensing deal, which is sort of a full-fledged acquisition, is a unique arrangement that allows Google to immediately access Character AI's intellectual property without having to wait for the regulatory approvals and bureaucratic sign-offs. Return to Google is widely viewed among company employees as the primary reason behind the acquisition of Character AI. Eric Schmidt, the former CEO of Google, was reportedly impressed with Shazir, so much so that he was convinced he would be able to build an AI model that could operate with human-level intelligence. If there's anyone in the world who's likely to do it, it's him. I mean... All right, so this is a little disingenuous. They're not paying $2.7 billion to the individual. They are paying $2.7 billion to acquire his business, and he is coming back to Google as a part of that. So, sure, that may have been a big part of it, but also they're getting a full business with a bunch of active users on it. So, that's not exactly correct reporting. I know base salaries during the pandemic basically doubled, but I haven't got a clue where they settled afterwards. Lesson is that you should do your research before accepting any position. Yeah. If you're desperate for a job, take it, but always keep looking. Yeah. No, yeah, the pandemic was outrageous, and things have definitely gone down quite a lot since then. The pandemic was just, it was so dumb. It was just universal stupidity. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my gosh. I, I, I need to focus back on being kind and love. People were very excited with the amount of money coming into the market all of a sudden. I don't know why they decided we could just drive through that and be fine instead of saying this is a flood, it's going to ebb. Like, this is the natural way of things. But, oh well. Depends on where you live. Yes, 100%. Absolutely. Yeah, San Francisco, very low. Very low. You kind of need 6 figures in LA or San Francisco to not be living at the poverty line. Just on the YouTube side, that depending on where you live, 70K is a good salary. You're not wrong. I was in Massachusetts with a $2,500 monthly rent, though. Whoa, that's outrageous, Quantic. That's like more than $1,000 more than my mortgage. That's outrageous. Holy cow. Yeah, let's not talk about that, please. Yeah. Oh, goodness. Kind of liking this sort of a treatment here. This is a good spot to bring that diamond motif in. We're just having the same problem where these colors are just way too bright, and they're nice for that for reasons, but like we can't. Can't have text or white on top of them. I guess if we fade it out a little bit, looks okay. Let's line this up with the 3. Oh. What if we add in this here and then say gauntlet submissions due. And then we can bring these up a little bit. And slide these up, slide you up, bring you down. What happens if we left align these? Yeah, I don't like that. Let's do some eye aligning. Feels better. Maybe one to the left. Yeah, that's much better. Yeah, feeling good. Okay. Copy this over. Oh, and you know what? It needs to stop at the 9th. There we go. Drag over. Casual submissions due. Oh, we're title casing, so I guess we'll do that. Game Jam theme leak? What? Where did I leak? Where did I leak a theme? You? Yeah, we're at 30% transparency. Let's bump it up to 50. Now, I'm not satisfied with this. This November is not like feeling tucked in here, especially with this line. If you rickroll us again, I have not rickrolled anyone. You have all asked to be rickrolled. That is a completely different situation. Don't go blaming me for your mistakes. Let's shorten this to Nova. Bring these out 2 pixels, bring you out 2 pixels, give us some padding here. The gaslighting is brutal. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You guys are telling me to do something, and then you blame me for it. No, can you leak the theme? I can leak the theme. Absolutely, K-Hano. You ready for the theme? This is the theme as it currently exists on the page. Hold on. Where is it? Here we go. I will show you this theme. I will show you what is here. Get ready. I'm only going to leave it on screen for a little bit, okay? So you got to be fast. Okay, you got that? That's just for you. It's just for you, K-Hado. I don't like how flat this is feeling. We have a lot of these gradients elsewhere. Let's maybe try that out. I don't want it top down. I want it left to right. Where are my... There we go. Then do this. And then... It's feeling okay. Yeah, let's try that out over here now. See if it when it's stacked, does it have a problem? I feel like these gradients are kind of interfering with this guy. If we move it just a little bit further down, will that help? Maybe make it more thin. Starting to feel better after my body has evacuated itself. Oh, blades. K-Head out. Don't you leverage those words at me. You asked for it. You literally asked for it. The baby is yelling at your stream. I'm going to add that to my resume. Rick rolled a baby on the internet. All right, we'll call this good for now. We'll probably come back and revise it later on, but I think it's good enough for where we're at. So for the tracks, that's what we can win. What are the tracks? Go ahead and include it here. Pick image. There we go. Save. Let's see how this looks. What are the tracks? There we go. I don't feel like this is reading very well, but I don't really want to redo it at this point. Let's get the rules in a bulleted list. Casual rules. Grab you guys and bullet. Unordered list. Take that out of there, put it down here. And then we will... Yeah. Bullet all of that. we go. We need to get the Discord server up and running. Let's actually save this real quick and just preview this. There we go. That's so much more legible. Maybe we like bold the key points in each list. That'd probably be a good idea. Oops. Bold. There we go. Own the rights. No generative AI. Must incorporate both the theme and the design principle. All work must be completed within the game jam. Any engine. Solo. No teams. All assets used must be created within the time frame. No generative AI. Both the theme and the design principle must be completed within the time frame of the jam. Any engine. Must be submitted. You know what? Now that we have the options, I saw GMTK do it that way. I think we can get rid of this. I think we can just change this to say, clearly declare your submission as a gauntlet submission, gauntlet entry, in the title as well as in your submission form. In the title as well as in your submission form. Not paste. B. There we go. All right. Here we go. Accept the VFX pack. Yes. Thank you, Zaft. Let's absolutely throw that in there. And that is a big thing that we need to bring in. We have a second qualifying question about assets. Okay, you know what? We're going into ads. So let's we're in the middle of ads. We'll be right back, and then let's tackle that. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, are other free assets from Cartoon Coffee also valid? That's a great question. Let's say yes. I think that makes sense. And consider that adding that fonts are exceptions and that you can use sound files to create like music. Like you don't have to record the music yourself. You can do a MIDI player or whatever, right? I think the VFX pack will make the gauntlet brutally hard. Sometimes it's worse to have a few incredible assets versus having everything the same level, but I'm here for it. Yeah, and that was what Sundown really marked me down for on my polish for Moon Hollow. Is some of the artwork was in full color and some of it was in black and white, and he said, "Nah, dude, if it was just one or the other, it would have been great, but now it's inconsistent." He really tanked me on that. Okay. Except for the asset pack provided by Cartoon Coffee or any other free assets by Cartoon Coffee, such as his Essentials pack or anything posted on his Discord. Yep, great call out. Thank you for that, Zaft. Really appreciate that. Except for the asset pack provided by Cartoon Coffee. Let's bold that. Okay. Let's add a sub note here. Fonts are allowed as long as they are free. We can make that better. Free fonts are allowed. And music files, music samples. What's the right terminology for this? The thing is, you don't have to record your own music. You can create music out of pre-existing Lego bricks. Music may be created from sound samples that you did not record yourself. VST and sound fonts. Okay, maybe created from VST and sound fonts, though recording your own is highly encouraged. Sound effects must be made during the time frame. During the jam. I think those are just called samples. I have no idea. What is a VST? Virtual Studio Technology, an audio plugin software interface that integrates software synthesizers and effects. Okay. And then sound font. Collection of sound files put into a neat package. MIDI files do not contain any sounds, only instructions to play them. To play such files, sample-based MIDI synthesizers use recordings of instruments and sounds stored in a file or ROM chip. Sound font compatible synthesizers allow users to use sound font banks with custom samples to play their music. So that sounds like the right thing. There are a billion different names for very similar things in audio. Perfect. Oh. Way outside my wheelhouse here. Sounds like Zaft is a better source of info. I'm right there with you. I know like next to nothing about sound. Even though I was going to be an audio engineer for my major, I had that for a semester or two, and then I found interaction design. Okay, so there's that. Let's get I think the Discord link is next. Let's grab this. And we are going to go into our code editor / nope, that's not what we're looking for. Discord. /a /href equals. We'll copy that. 3, here we go. And then /a. Be good to have an image here. Discord logo. And we're going to go ahead and save that. Come out of code view so we can upload an image. Here we go. Image. Pick an image. Discord. No. Excuse you. I don't want it at the very top. I hate this. I really wish I could set a height on the window here. That's great. So now I have to scroll all the way back down. Go to our position. Add the image. We're going to pick the image. We're going to do the Discord logo. I have to go back to code. Oh my gosh. Where are we looking at here? Only insofar as I banged my head against that wall a lot recently, but audio is by far my worst thing. Yeah, I hear ya. All right, Discord. Aha, here we are. Then that. Great. Okay, so that is now a link. Hurrah! Go ahead and join the Discord. What are the rules? We need these to be bulleted. And then this area is really poorly formatted. I kind of want to turn this into like an H3 or H2 or something. You know what, let's just bulleted list all this. Boop. And then we will do this, 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 and this. Now the problem is, we don't have links here anymore, which is weird. As such in the title and submission form. Lovely. So we need these links. I don't know where the links ran off to. Oh, you know what? They're probably in here. Probably in Foxhole Gem 2, and it didn't get carried across when we copied it into Figma. Yeah, there we go. Copy link address. And it would be good to revise these, because they were only kind of okay. Insert link. There we go. Open link in new tab. Absolutely. Copy link address. We are making progress here. This is great. Here's our brief doc. Link. Insert. There we go. And then the digital one, which is... Figma has kind of ruined this. We need to check that people can actually still like copy out of this and stuff. Let me actually do that right now. I'm going to open this in an incognito browser, so you're not going to be able to see it. Well, yeah, I can't select anything to copy it. But at least it's there. We can still see it. People can observe kind of what's there. It's a bummer that we can't copy things anymore. Oh well. Yeah, I think after this I may try and move to... I think Cubus sent this along. Penpot, which looks like just open source Figma. And it looks really good. It really does look pretty good. I don't know if it's going to have all the same features or everything, but I mean, it seems like it has a lot of what I heavily use Figma for. Okay, how will it be judged? We need to throw these these into a bulleted list. These into a bulleted list. Boop. And then we need to, well, let's save first. We've been making a lot of changes here. Let's save it. Let's preview it, see how it's going. We need this to be way smaller. Like dramatically smaller. Open link a new tab for sure. But then this is where the custom CSS is going to be important. Where is, here it is, right here. How do we shrink that down? Are we going to have to shrink it down by, like, an actual asset? Was literally about to say that. Custom CSS to the rescue. Yeah. Well, darn. Trying to think, what is the best option here? Do I just leave it and wait for the custom CSS to come in and then fix it? Or do I spend the time to shrink the asset down? This feels like 1995 web dev. Let me just put it in a table and I think we just leave it. Leave it, we'll deal with it later. Okay. We need the sponsors up here with our prizes. Yeah. So let's do this. We're going to do thank you to our sponsors. Export that. We're going to add in a new section here. Add image. Thank you to our sponsors. Lovely jubbly. We need graphics, which they have sent me because they're good sponsors. Save. There we go. Now we can upload. Pick. There's that one. And then I got to go dig in for Riverwolf because that is... Hold on. You like large icons? Oh yeah, transparent for sure. There we go. Huh? Where's Riverwolf Games' logo? Where did that get put? Okay, we'll try again. There we go. Okay. Once again, we're going to need custom CSS in there. Oh, golly. Ah! All right. Learn more about them below. Save. Refresh. Scroll up. I would love to get these on the same line. Once again, that's going to have to be custom CSS. Gosh dang it. I could throw it into a table. I don't feel like going that far, you know, into the past. We could link to this, right? think that would work if we just put like an ID into there on the bottom. I don't think itch will break at that. So we do ID equals learn more. And then right here, we can say a href equals, and it's hashtag learn more, right? It's been a long time since I've had to do an ID based link. Anchor tag to ID. I don't need a hashtag on it. Oh, okay, cool. Don't need the hashtag. Great. That just puts it into the URL. Need a program that converts a positive integer into its binary form. Ooh, I remember doing that in classes. Oops. All right, so that's not linking. It's being treated as a link, but it is not linking. You do need the hashtag on the href, not on the ID. Okay. So if we do ID equals, then it's good. Still not working. Okay. href equals hashtag. Yeah, they must not like that. Is the jam page public yet? Not yet. Not yet. ID equals X, href equals hashtag X is the combination. Interesting. Okay. Well, it seems to me that actually hold on. I'm gonna bookmark this. Fuel's sick. This is a great website. Holy crap. I do not want to lose this. Bookmark. I'll just throw it there. Okay. Itch, can you link to ID? Is there a way to link to different sections of the same game page? Itch strips these links. It's annoying, but you can work around it by using the full URL for your page, plus the anchor. Oh, dear. That's dumb. All right. I wonder why they do that. It's kind of weird. That's not going to work then. We're going to have to set it to public. Monsters. Been working on your website, and here's what you have for now. Yes, okay, so Alamad, I've had questions. I've wanted to take a look at this, and I have not yet, because I need to know, what are you hoping to accomplish with this? What sort of roles are you looking for? First off, the light mode colors look a lot better, but it is light mode. Dark mode, these colors feel really muddy and gross. I would definitely recommend revisiting these colors. Oh, I'm supposed to click through this. I think you need some sort of signifier on here to say click, but also I don't think someone who is reviewing a portfolio, especially in today's market, is not going to want to go through all that. They want right up front, what is your value proposition? And this is cool. I don't think it's cool enough to break through that barrier of inertia, because these hiring managers are looking at hundreds and hundreds of resumes for every single job position. So It's cool and annoying. I would probably agree with that. We need a faster entry into what you're looking to do. So regardless of whatever your portfolio is, right? So you can have this as a cool, cute little thing. This needs to be a lot more prominent though. And you're saying that I make software, right? I make software, but my first link is YouTube. So if you're leading with I can make software, I better be seeing a GitHub link or case studies of some sort. Like YouTube and Twitch are not something I'm looking for as a hiring manager. If you're looking at I can make games, games is a good link for that. That's a good tie-in. But then also don't make me click onto the link in order to get there. Like give me visuals here, right? And then as a hiring manager, I'm probably not going to check out your Discord. Just straight up. I don't think you need that link. So I would get rid of YouTube, Twitch, and Discord from the main menu. But then when you're in your case studies or something, you can say, hey, and I document all of this on this YouTube channel or something, right? And let there be a funnel that is guiding people in instead of throwing the entire funnel at them all at once. Yeah, bootstrap goodness. I like the website. It's unique. The internet needs more unique games, websites, whatever. For a job, Joe's advice is amazing. I agree. It is unique. I like it. And it's very eye-catching as soon as you jump in. Frankly, I'm going to take notes on this for my own portfolio website, right? I would also recommend a softer white for the light mode. This is very flashbang territory. There's just not enough color on here to soften that white. So it's kind of a... And then we have a menu bar up here that says Alamod Corporations. You're not a corporation. You're doing this for jobs. So don't say Alamod Corporations. Just say your name. Still working on this. I'll add the civ and sections. Thanks for the review. Yeah, absolutely, Alamod. I mean, for whatever it's worth, right? Also, contact method being always available is huge. So right there, have that email like in a link somewhere. Have a little email icon somewhere that I can just go out. Because I know that some recruiters do scan portfolio websites, but it's just, once again, it's not really the market for it right now. They're overwhelmed with applications. And frankly, 99% of applications are not being seen by human eyes right now. So make it as easy as possible to get in touch with them. Make it as easy as possible for them to see what you are providing. And go from there. Yeah. Okay. I think we're getting close here. Need to tidy up this section. Let's do that. Come all the way down. Add in our logos here. Once again, we're really going to need that custom CSS. Pick an image. River. There we go. Okay. Slamadocious. Save. Let's go up here. Cartoon Coffee's space kind of needs some better formatting. Let's get rid of for him. Proofread it just a tiny bit. Let's grab this, and we're going to integrate a link right there for him. Didn't send that along, but I think it's a really good idea. Cartoon Coffee Discord, benefits, extra link. Great. Perfect. Riverwolf Games. Let's give this a new paragraph. And a new paragraph there. Perfect. Lovely. Save, refresh. Yeah, this is feeling a lot better. Line width is way too long still. How many characters are we getting on a line here? Character counter. 127. That's pretty long. That's pretty long. Using a tool like Bootstrap or whatever the easier and newer version is will help with the scaling problems of having people visit from a bunch of different types of devices. I did a super similar project right after I graduated, and that was one of the biggest issues I had, like getting mobile breakpoints and everything going. All right, still working on the page, and of course we'll fix that. Sure. I've completed the program. Hey, congrats, Blades. All right. Let's see. Are we in ads? We are in ads. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back. I have no inspiration today. I'm just following the routine. I think your inspiration is making a better better environment for your family. I think that's your inspiration. Yeah. By the way, Blades, thank you for approving that message earlier. Appreciate that. So I like writing in the direct language. It's out of the box, so easy to set up. Sure. I think I don't know. This may be a totally different journey than what you're on, Alamad, but I remember being early on in my web dev and being like, oh, I want to make everything by hand. Why would I ever use any of these like pre-made libraries? And then the more websites I built, and I was like, oh my gosh, can we just like get this done already? Just give me any sort of code that will accomplish what I want it to do. You approved a message from Quantic earlier that AutoMod caught, so thank you for that. Rapidly build modern websites without ever leaving your HTML. A utility-first CSS framework packed with classes like Flex, PT4, Text Center, and Rotate 90. Interesting. So, I struggle with stuff like this. Like, I get that it's cool to be able to type your CSS directly into here, right? But it then also feels like we're just obliterating all the separation of concerns, and that we're going to be doing a lot of repeat work. But maybe I'd be totally wrong. I like doing everything myself so I understand things. Yeah, absolutely. I 100% understand that. I think it's a great idea to learn everything you can at the beginning of your journey. Once you have the foundation down, though, I very much take Joe's approach of trying to find any tool available to make your job easier. Yeah, I mean, you just kind of reach a point where the creation of the thing, especially as your skill set evolves, right? The things that excite you to work on will also evolve. You will shift into more and more complex things. Like, I do not get excited about working on a character controller, and I've only built a couple of those, right? that doesn't excite me, especially just a plain 2D platformer controller with very basic functionality. Like that's not interesting to me. But all of a sudden now building a set collection or something for a roguelike. So if you get 3 fire items, you get this buff. All of a sudden I'm very interested. So, it's just something that happens. And Alamod is frankly a much better programmer than I am. At age 15, they've done a lot more than I have. So we may not be on the same journey, but that was my journey. I could work on a 2D platformer controller every day forever. Wow. But you're probably also not doing the, you wouldn't want to do every day move left, move right. You'd probably want to be doing the higher refining things, right? You're going to be looking at tweaking your coyote time and making sure that everything is feeling really good, that you're getting momentum set up correctly and easing and all that. Right? It's probably not the basic, move left, move right, jump up and down. There's also the fact that deadlines in software dev are often insanely unrealistic. So one of the biggest skills you can develop is the ability to find tools to help you. Maybe less relevant in the indie gaming space, though. I don't think that's any less relevant at all. I use the P5JS library because it is also easy to set up. I don't know why I care how easy it is to set up something. I guess I'm too late. No, that's ease of use. We were just talking about that yesterday with the flexibility usability trade-off, right? Making something easy to use is one of the most guaranteed ways to have people use your stuff. I don't know why we've completely forgotten about that in business recently, but it's been proven true over and over and over again. Laziness is a virtue, in my opinion. Keeps you efficient. Yeah. Okay. Here's the page. Now, go for it. What if I'm too lazy to find the tools? Here we go. What if we get rid of that figure? And then we say, in here, style equals width 200 pixels. Let's try that out. See if that works. Okay. We've got some problems here. Figure. Get rid of that. What? Stream died and restarted? Oh boy. Well, thanks for getting that. Good night. Text align center. Yeah. Style equals text align center. This feels like cheating. This feels like the sort of thing that's going to get me banned from Itch. Looks like they're stripping that out. So what if we change it from a figure to just like a P, right? We just do that. Yeah. Blades, thank you. Yeah. Pixelated, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, friend? I saw you posted some new music in the channel. Is that right? Am I understanding that right? No. That was Zulta. Never mind. That was you? You did? Where did you post it? Was it in Share Your Work? Where did you post it? I can't find it anymore. You confused me. I was lurking in the morning. Good to see you, Tom. Saw the Discord notification. Wait, wasn't I lurking there today already? Yes. Yeah, that's weird because we only, over the course of the entire stream, we have dropped. Oh, wait a minute. No. We're dropping a ton of frames. Holy crap. We got up to 16% drop frames? 1,687. Yeah, something broke there. Wow. Crazy. All right. Just trying to get these a little more visually even. There we go. All right, that's looking good. Let's go ahead and fix up Discord. On this image. There we go. Style equals width 150 pixels. Lovely. It's back now. All right. Take care, Alamod. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. Let's put this into a numbered list. I don't know. This section just feels weird. It just feels weird, I guess is all that it is. And then this stuff down here we gotta fix up. Scrolling. All right. Style equals width 150 pixels. Yeah, I hope this isn't against terms of service. Like, it doesn't seem like it should be, but you never know. I wonder what would it be like if we kind of centered the titles and the text align center, and then here text align center, and then here text align center, and then here text align center. Indie Maniac, good to see you, friend. How are you today? I like that. Just once again, our line width is way too long. So we have this weird, awkward gap from here to here, and it just looks super gross. But I like it being centered more than I like it being left aligned. So we'll go ahead and do that. You look thirsty. I'm not. I already stepped into Ligma earlier today. I'm not jumping into that one. Cubus, so good to see you. How are you today? Pixelated, are you asking what we're working on today? We are working on our game jam page for Fox Hollow Jam 3, and we are just about to wrap up kind of this initial version, and we can publish it, and people can start signing up, which will be so exciting. The jam, yeah, so this is being sponsored by Cartoon Coffee and our stalwart Riverwolf Games. Cartoon Coffee has done something really cool where he has, because they were very clever about it. They were very clever. We were looking for a tool to animate things online, and there's a tool called Lottie. They said, have you heard of Ligma? And I was like, oh, that sounds like I didn't even think twice about it. It was like, oh yeah, that sounds exactly like some sort of dumb pseudo Latin tech name that someone would make. So yeah, Cartoon Coffee, if you follow that link, he put in a he's built a free VFX pack specifically for the jam. So this has some of the free stuff that is in his essentials pack. It also has completely brand new stuff that he has built specifically for our jam. So there's a lot of cool stuff in there, over 60 assets. That's going to be a key part of the jam. AutoMod doesn't like that thing? What thing? What, Ligma? Yeah, see, that's the thing. It should have been caught earlier today. I don't know why it didn't. Figma, yeah, that it was just a typo, right? It was a typo. It was supposed to be Figma. Text align center. Copy this, put it right there, and right there, and right there. And then we use save. Lovely. Jubbly. There's our page. Now, this is feeling like a bit of an abrupt ending. How are other people ending? Socials. I could see that. I kind of like what GMTK does here of just a quick little banner. Let's throw that in. Go out of code mode so we can add the image. And then choose image. We're just going to grab our banner. Oh, it's not in here. Right there. No. Gosh, dang it. Gosh, itch. This is such a terrible experience. All right. Now we add the image. Lovely. Save. Reload. There we go. Okay. Let's add in a bit of a break. Save. There we go. Not semantically correct, but that's fine. Makes me wonder if D's is blocked. Is it like generic stuff, or is it going to be stuff related to the jam theme? The jam theme has yet to be revealed. It is, I'll leave it there. The jam theme is yet to be revealed, but the usage of the VFX from Cartoon Coffee is going to be a part of the judgment for the game. So if we go to how will it be judged, VFX pack usage, how creative and effective were the effects you used from Cartoon Coffee's pack. I feel like we need to call out that pack earlier. Yeah, let's put this here, like way up at the top. A VFX pack specially made by our sponsor, Cartoon Coffee, with 60 effects that must be used in your submission. Free VFX pack, specially made by our sponsor. Free VFX pack, we'll add the link right there. Whoop! Insert link. There we go. Specially made by our sponsor, Cartoon Coffee, with 60 effects that must be used in your submission. Okay. There are some words that are blocked that I wonder why. Yeah. I've had a couple pop up that are real head scratchers. You can use it for the gauntlet, Jack. Yes, and we called that out. Thanks, Zaf, for calling that out. All assets used must be created within the time frame of the gauntlet, except for the asset pack provided by Cartoon Coffee or any other free assets by Cartoon Coffee, such as his Essentials pack or anything posted on his Discord. And then, Jack, we also have some call-outs here for the gauntlet of you can use free fonts. Music may be created from VST and sound fonts, though recording your own is highly encouraged, and sound effects must be made during the jam. So there you go. Is that text in Railway? Doesn't seem like it's Railway. Whoops. Too far in the zoom. Oh, it is Railway. Oh, okay. Seemed off for a little bit. Hey, look at this. We've come a long ways today. This is like a decent jam page, I think. Definitely open to any thoughts on how to keep on improving this. We got a couple more details to fill out. I got some last minute things I need to work out on some of these things. Figure that out. We can use some music, but have to create sense. So you can't use a pre-made song, but you can use sound fonts to compose and create a song. Does that make sense? You need a coin flip command. I'm debating joining on the jam. Just have a garbage schedule. Well, don't let this jam cause undue stress. We do these every 3 months. We have another one coming up at the start of the year. I'm also tremendously excited about. You're all going to be very excited about the sponsors we have for that one as well. Don't stress out about it. Do what you got to do to stay alive. Endo, it looks awesome. Thank you. Am I hosting a jam? Yes, and yeah, that's what we've been working on all week. All week. You know what? We should center this text. We host jams every quarter. Indie Maniac. That's one of the big ways we're trying to fulfill our goal of helping people enter the game industry, is hosting these jams. And it's not just kind of your average jam. It is a jam that is heavily focused on skill development. So we have optional critique sessions people can bring their projects to. We have both a theme and a design principle to give some really targeted practice. And then we've got 2 different tracks to try and accommodate whatever you feel you can contribute for your schedule. So, and then as well, on this one, we're getting some free assets by our good friend Cartoon Coffee. So that's going to be a big help for everyone on their own indie projects. Can you increase the margin so text is a bit further from the edge? It feels a bit close, but probably doesn't matter. This line width is way too long. I really want to shrink it in. I don't think there's a way for me to do that until I get custom CSS permissions. And I sent the request off, but I don't think there's a way for me to put a universal wrapper around this to tighten in those margins. Once I get custom CSS, that's going to be what we do. Yeah. Okay. Add some more spacing between Cartoon Coffee and River Wolf. Let them breathe a little bit. Yeah, it's better. These are not being centered, though. Why are they not being centered? Should be. Is it stripping out the formatting on the H2s? Or did it not save or something? Oh. Weird. Yeah, it just didn't save. Okay. Huh. Great. Text align center. Copy, paste. I distinctly remember doing this. It must just not have saved for whatever reason. There we go. Okay. That's our jam page. I think that's good enough. I think that's good enough for this time. This is a big step up from the last jam page. Right? This was our last jam page. And even just at the very beginning, right here, I think it's pretty clear this one is a lot better than this one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot more. Liking it a lot more. Very cool jam page. Thank you. And thank you everyone for your thoughts, your feedback. It has been vital for transforming this into what it is now. Really like it. Thank you. I'm really glad to hear that. If, like I said, if someone does have thoughts on how to improve it, I'm all ears. I'd love to keep on refining this and getting it better. I think this is gonna work for now, though, barring further further feedback. Background is a GIF. Yes, the background is a GIF. Yes. And I like that you said it as oh, it's a GIF, because that means it's subtle enough that it's not going to be bugging people. That makes me happy. Just give a little bit of movement, keep people's eyes interested, make it feel a little more professional without annoying them. Still a background, yeah. Okay. There we go. Let's change our jam command. Fox Hollow Jam 3. There we go. It's a sign up for the Fox Hollow Jam 3. There we go. There we go. Twitch isn't connected on this? That's not right, is it? Hold on. Twitch is connected. Jam? All right, let's try restarting the bot. Stream for bot. You joined? I think you're the... Yep, you're number 1. You were the first one, Blades. You beat me. You beat me to the jam. All right, there we go. 2 signups. We got to come up with some fun stretch goal for this. All right, let me make sure this bot command is working. There we go. Awesome. Fox Hollow Jam 3. There you go. We're ready to go. Thank you, everyone. Mothman with the hat tower. Tell you what, I'm going to put it on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. But we'll refund your points because we're going to be leaving here pretty much right now. This is the end of the stream. 1, 2, 3. We'll go out on a bang though. 4. Mothman 5. And the clear. Oh. There's the hat hair. That toque, was gentle today. It was kind. That's not too bad. That's not too bad a hat hair. Oh, goodness. You're fantastic. You're all awesome. I got plenty of points. Don't worry about refunding. It's too late. It's too late to apologize. This has been awesome. I think I may have one more thing we can do before the end of the day on this. Yep. Okay, great. We can copy in the second and third place prizes. I wanted to triple check that I had confirmed that with Cartoon Coffee before I volunteer him for this. But those are good to go. Save, refresh. It didn't carry over the centering. Center, save, refresh. There we go. All right, we do need a space between each one though. How dare you? I told you I was making a horror game and you're the evil entity that scares us. Oh my goodness. Here, we'll go Sun Hat. We'll go Sun Hat. We'll give you those points back as well. What? What? Are you just trying to get me to stay on? Is that the thing? Is that what we're doing right now? So, the prizes are oh my goodness. Hydra. Okay, all right. Clear hat. You guys are insane. Oh my gosh, clear hat. There you go. There's our hat hair. Oh dear. So, yes, the first, second, and third prizes are going to include asset packs from Cartoon Coffee. That is incredibly cool because Cartoon Coffee does incredible work. These are the VFX Essentials packs is $60. The Ultimate Mega Pack is $100, and that's on sale for half off. So it's actually really good prize monetary rewards. And then our Gauntlet, to amp that up a little more, we're also doing the Riverwolf Games $100 prize as a part of the Gauntlet. So big thank you to Riverwolf Games for that. Save, refresh. There we go. Okay, now it's feeling a little bit better. Cool. Then we got to figure out the raffle and everything. That's all stuff that is still need to get figured out. Jack TV is the minion that you defeat before fighting Mothman. The text is so bright. Yeah, we can tone that down a little bit and change it to our off-white color that we have. Random winners will be selected for a cash prize. Boop. Okay. Lovely. Hey, we're at 5 joined. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You're all fantastic. Thank you. The prizes are asset packs. Yes. They're incredibly good asset packs. These are the ones that I've been using on my Game Jam submissions for the past little while that everyone says, oh my gosh, that is carrying the polish on your submission. And they're not wrong. I owe 2 hats. Oh my goodness. Y'all are getting out of control. Out of control. Here we go. 1 and 2. There we go. All right, let's change the text. Oh, the text is off. It is off-white. Let's see. What is the color that we need it to actually be, though? This one. Yeah, I didn't think that was quite right. Save. Okay. All right. There we go. That's a jam page. Make it offer white. I don't want to go too much. Come on. We got to redo everything if we do that. Where were you when we were deciding on colors? Here, let's try that. There we go. You happy? Working. Yeah, now these headers are all feeling off. I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do it. I gotta change it back. If we keep getting complaints about it, maybe we'll go through and redo everything to be that color. But for now, we're just gonna leave it. We're just gonna do this. Now, one thing I want to check is how did the plugin invert these colors? Like, did they put a blend mode on, or how did that plugin do that? I gotta figure that out. Okay, that's great. Thank you all of you for being here, for providing your feedback, for your support and encouragement, for being along for this wild and crazy ride, for signing up for the Game Jam especially. Thank you for that. Absolutely incredible. Endo, thank you. Thank you. Stream must go on. We can grab some popcorn and complain. Cars, that's good to see you. Welcome in. Oh my gosh, this has been great. This has been super productive. I think we've made a really strong step forward in the design of this page. I'm really excited for custom CSS access so we can tighten in these margins a good amount and get that line width not being quite so frustrating. But I think that's going to be it. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to be doing some fun stuff to be announced. Definitely looking forward to it. We're going to go ahead and raid out now. Where are we going to raid to? Where's a good place to raid? Oh, we could raid Lime Blossom. We never get to raid Lime Blossom. Let's raid Lime Blossom. Lime Blossom is a longtime friend of the program. Game developer made Chill Seekers, which we played, that puzzle game about penguins and sea lions and stuff, and is working on just barely finished up a big game jam, and they are working on a big tactics game. And that puzzle game was a way that they were preparing to build their tactics game. So we're going to go hang out with them. Thank you, all of you, for hanging out. Thank you, Quantic, Tom, Karzes, Pixelated, Endo, Mothman, Prodigal Son, Cubus, Zaft, Virite, Indie Maniac, Jack, Alamod, Blades. Blades, thank you for your moderation efforts. Really appreciate you. You've made this go by a lot smoother today than it could have been. K Hadao, and oh, who else? Okay, we reached the end. We reached the end. Cricket! Go follow Cricket. Go follow Cricket. You all know Cricket. Go give him a follow if you're not already. Gosh dang it. Thanks for hanging out. So good to see you. We need a credit roll scene. We really do. We do. We need some sort of big celebration, and I think that's what I'm going to be working on between now and the game jam. Is working on the overlay, working on getting these bot commands working better, and doing all the things that I want to do. That may be what we do for the next little bit, as well as some Metroidvania dev as well. Need to find a way to make a credit roll. Absolutely. Ending of the Hulk TV show theme. Walking off into the sunset, jacket over the shoulder. With watchers instead of subscribers. What do you mean, Pixelated? It becomes much harder to rate if you have an outro. Of course, Cricket, of course. Thank you for being such a great part of the game dev community. All right. We're going to go hang out with Lime Blossom. Go give him a hearty hello and a heyo. If you want to do a raid message, there you go. We'll do that. And we'll catch you tomorrow for Casual Friday. Very excited about it.